Hi guys, so this is not part of my Appalachian Trail series, but it kind of could be. I am trying out a new backpack and I wanted to go do an overnight, and guess who volunteered to do an overnight with me?
I did.
Yeah, so this is going to be a fun video because Snoopy has never went backpacking with me before, has never stayed overnight with me in a hammock. So we're going to go a few miles in because I want to test out the weight on this backpack. I want to test out my gear, packing it back up, and I wanted to do an overnight. Okie is in the area, so guess what? We're going to be on Springer in no time at all. But let's go along. Let me show you some of these views really quick at the parking trail that we're at, and we'll take you down the trail and we'll see how Snoopy does. We had to park just a little under a mile from the Neil's Gap entrance here. We are at Neil's Gap. You guys have seen this a million times. We've been doing our trail magic here all week. So how's it so far, Snoop?
A little strenuous with 30 pounds on my back, but well, 26 point whatever.
And that's because you had to pack beer.
Oh, yes.
So, you know, that's what counts for it. So we're heading down. We're going to try another mile and see how Snoopy does. So today, he's not Snoopy on the Yellow Blaze. Y'all know that's his Instagram handle. Today, he is Snoopy playing on the White Blaze. But let's get another mile in, and we'll see how he's doing. So this is a little path right here that goes around the back and takes you down that hill to Blood Mountain Cabins. So we are going Norbo, so you wouldn't see it very well going Nobo, but going Sobo, you'd see that because this path right over here is the one that takes you to Neil's Gap, and this is the Nobo Trail from Neil's Gap up to the top we go. Let's see if we can get him to go there. Okay, so the wind's blowing. I take my puffy off. Look at that view that we have. So we are almost a half a mile in. What do you think, Snoop?
Not bad so far. We'll see how far I get. Can't promise none.
And how's the trail?
Strenuous. It's uphill, uphill, uphill.
Okay, now it looks like we still have some more uphill. So almost a half a mile in. So let's see what happens. So guys, snack time. Mouth is full. A couple hikers came up. There's Gypsy right there.
Hey.
And I didn't catch your trail name because you just said
I'm Amy Still. We'll see what happens.
She's Amy Still. So she follows me, guys. I'm so honored. She recognized me. It's the first time. Whoops. Did I drop my camera? First time anybody's recognized me. Then Snoopy's over here taking pictures.
How we doing?
But see, the trail brings us all together. Amen. Lunch break brought us together. I saw them down at Mountain Crossing, but I didn't really talk to y'all because I was trying to get him on the trail. But so here we are. Lunch break, and look what God brought us. This is awesome. So y'all get out on the trail and you never know who you meet. Woo. So we are another half a mile in. How's it going, Snoop?
Still doing it.
How's the trail?
It's leveled out now for a little bit, but
yeah, we got a little incline. It's not a bad incline, but when we left our lunch spot, it's we're still in the middle of that incline. What about meeting those girls?
That was awesome. I mean, the one has been following you, and she was your inspiration to get out here and do it.
Still Amy was, I inspired her to get out here and do it. That was awesome. And then Gypsy.
Yep.
What a cool bunch of girls. So maybe we'll see them back on the trail, but not today. We just got to go find some place to park our heads for the night.
Yep, that's it.
So here we go.
Down the trail.
Okay, so we have been on the trail for 3 hours, and Snoopy has done over 3 miles. I didn't even count yet. Guess we added another half a mile on to go down the hill and get water. But we're all set up. We're going to do a bear hang in a little bit so we can play with doing a bear hang. Backpacks are hang. We have a friend who's going to camp with us this evening. He's a thru hiker. We've had a couple thru hikers pass by, and we've had a ranger pass by. But to get water, you have to go I don't know if you guys can see right here, there's a little see, it goes down right there. So you go straight down for about a quarter of a mile, little tiny creek to get water, and then straight back up the quarter of a mile. So Snoopy's doing good. That's the trail we came from. That's where it's going. It's still going up. Now, we were debating of going to Beggs Creek for the night, but I'm glad we didn't, because I just heard from the young men camping with us that there's been a lot of bear activity there. So that's another 3 miles. So we're just going to be good here. But I'm so proud of Snoopy. He's got himself all set up. Everything's awesome. So, Snoopy, so recap of how you feel today.
Well, I feel good. I mean, I feel a little pain in the bottom of my back, but none that I haven't had before in my life. Legs feel good. Shoulders feel a little from the straps, but not a lot. The walk up was, I was anticipating a downhill hike, but unfortunately it was all uphill, except maybe the last quarter mile. It was a small slope downhill. But otherwise, got camp set up, went down, got water. Feeling good.
And it's still only 3 o'clock, not even 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's still like 2:30. So,
Yep.
All right, so we're going to light a campfire, veg out for a little bit, enjoy the evening, because, you know, Hiker Midnight comes at 7:30-ish.
Well, I got to have my beer first.
Oh, well, we'll make sure we share that. So, there's a trail we came down. There's a camp spot right there. If you look further up the hill up that way, there's another camp spot. The trail continues down this way, where we chose the campsite on the right. Water's on the left. Not too far of a trek to get. The trail still continues uphill. Up that way, you can see the yellow blaze. Still goes up, up, up. So, Snoop's got everything set up. And we're going to bake a fire and then have some dinner. Okay, so it's about 4:15, and I think we're going to start to have dinner, but we have met some awesome people around here. So we've got a guy set up over there right now. We've got 2 girls, one setting up a hammock, one a tent right there. A little young guy over there in the green tent. He is been sitting with us at the fire. And we've got 3 guys setting up over that way. And if you look way up on the hill, there's like 3 girls. I don't know if y'all can see them, but there's 3 girls. You might be able to see the pink and the orange running around up there setting up on that hill. So that looks like it's because it's getting closer to dark time. So we're going to grab some dinner, and then I'm going to hang my earth sack. We might try to do a PCT hang, maybe, maybe not, but we're going to enjoy some dinner. You can see it better tonight, but there's some people right there, a couple more right up there. Told you that we had these guys all right here. Now these guys are all joining us at the fire. You can see them right over here. Sneak up. Looks like Snoopy's having a good time at the fire.
Start worrying.
4 out of 10 because it's doing something, and there's a hint of chocolate, and it didn't have a hole.
It's mainly the hole, huh?
Oh, but if anyone has any of this,
throw it away.
You want it?
I'll watch you drink it.
This is Daniel, guys. We met him here at our camp, and he's from Pennsylvania. So tell us about the trail in Pennsylvania.
So as you know, Pennsylvania is Rocksylvania. So when you get up to Pennsylvania, after crossing the Mason-Dixon line from Maryland into Pennsylvania, you'll start to see the rocks, and you'll be like, okay, these are the rocks everybody was talking about, right? And so you'll go through those rocks, and you'll get to some nice flat fields, and then you'll head up into the Appalachian Mountains there. And when you get to there, then you'll see the rocks, and you'll be like, oh, these are the rocks everybody was talking about. But then after that, then you'll get to the rocks, and you'll be like, oh, I wasn't prepared for these rocks, not at all. And then after that, you'll get to the boulders.
So everybody, be prepared for Pennsylvania. So Snoopy, I know that it's hiker midnight, so it's like 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah, something like that.
So how was your night?
It was awesome.
How do you like all the thru hikers?
It was great. It was really good. A lot of good stories. Funny shit went down at the fire pit.
And the wind's starting to come in now.
And the rain.
And the rain. And outside there's a little city that we can see off the ledge. But we had a great time, and we'll see how Snoopy sleeps tonight, okay?
Yep, we will.
Okay, so now let me try this. 7 o'clock in the morning. You can't see a couple feet in front of you. It's all foggy. Believe it or not, that's my hammock. That's Snoopy's hammock, and I'm right next to it. That's how foggy it is. Now, the fog didn't roll in till after 3 or 4 because the moon was so bright on my hammock. And I had a hammock catastrophe last night. The wind was blowing super, super, super hard. I mean, it was awful. I've never been in a wind that hard before, but we are up on the top of a mountain. And it snapped my cord right there on my hammock tarp, and then my hammock tarp flew all over the place, and it was like 11 o'clock at night, but it wasn't rainy or foggy or anything yet, but windier than heck, and I was trying to get that down, so I'm gonna have to fix that before I head out on my journey. But yeah, that was a experience of a lifetime there. So let me try to get some sunlight and some coffee, and I'll talk to Snoopy and let you figure out how his night went. But yeah, nothing but fog. Can't even see. Okay, things are starting to get a little bit lighter. It's 7:30. Like I said, Daniel was back there. He's gone. Machine's right there, getting her stuff together. Robbie's in there getting his stuff together. The couple in the back there in the orange tent, I don't see them moving.
I think the other boys are gone.
I saw Kristen. She was moving, and I can't tell if the other boys are back there or if they left, because some people left at 6:30 and some people were heading down the trail at 6:30. So, Snoop, how was it last night?
I'm a ground dweller.
You're a ground dweller, huh?
Yeah.
How?
The hammock was good. It wasn't bad. It was comfortable, but the damn underquilt kept sliding out, and my butt cheek got cold.
So how about that wind?
That was ferocious. It was blowing and blowing and blowing.
But I know that you're sleeping good, because the first time my tarp blew off, you didn't hear me when I asked for help. The second time I had to poke you like 8 times and call your name to wake you up to help me.
Yeah.
But you got your coffee?
Oh, yes.
So we're going to hang out and get some breakfast and wait till the sun cuts some of this fog down, because we're just going right back to Neil's Gap. But this is the Appalachian Trail, guys. Okay, so we are headed out. It's a little after 9-ish, I think, but it's starting to drizzle a little, and so we want to get out. Looks like everybody in the camp is cleared out, except for the last group right here. We just had the last the couple pass us. The kids are all gone. Robbie's gone. Daniel's down at Mountain Crossing waiting for us and give him some magic. So you ready, Snoop?
Let's hit it.
So let's hit this trail and get ourselves down this foggy way down to Mountain Crossing. So it's a lot easier for Snoopy to go downhill than uphill. He's making good time. He takes after me. He likes to run down these downhills, and he says he's feeling really good, no pain. He can't even feel his backpack, which is good. And look at him go. He's just cruising down this hill. So proud of him. But we're getting close to Mountain Crossing, so I probably won't get any more because I'm trying to maneuver these rocks downhill. And there's really no views, but this video is about Snoopy and his overnight anyways. So I'll catch you at the bottom. Okay guys, so I told you when we get to Dale's Gap, I would let you know we still have 0.7 to go down along the highway and down a bit to pick up the vehicle. But hey Snoop, how was that?
It was pretty good. I loved the downhill trek. A lot easier than uphill.
Yep, so we made it down in no time at all. It was a lot of fun, not out of breath, nothing sore. We still have, like I said, 0.7. We have to go down the highway and down around a side trail around the side of the highway. It's all downhill, 0.7 to pick up the truck, but it's a good morning. Okay, so that concludes our trip. We are back at Vogel State Campground at our trailer. After we got off the trail, we were able to do some more trail magic.
Yes, we were. We handed out sodas and water and ramen and chips and candy to all kinds of good hikers.
So he still had fun doing his trail magic after his hike. And he completed the hike. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. And we met some really awesome people that told us that we provided trail magic by keeping a fire going last night.
Yep. Kept it going until it was bedtime.
So we had an awesome time. So just people get outside. You meet new people. You have fun. The fresh air is beautiful. Even though the wind was horrendous last night, we made it through. Snoopy made it through the trail.
I did.
With a backpack and an overnight and set up his own stuff and took his own stuff down. So it was a great time, and I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little journey with us.
Thank you. Have a good day.
We love you much.